Hello everyone, it's Wonderlab Skincare 101 again. In today's section, we will talk about the skin redness on how to cross wet skin, how to treat it, and how to prevent it. Many people say they have a sensitive skin because their skin is easy to get irritated. But how to tell that you have a sensitive skin or just reaction to some products, ingredients, or environmental factor cause you to get red, rashes, itchy, or even breakout and sting sensations? Actually, what's causing all that skin redness?
A lot of people think that their skin is just naturally fragile and sensitive. Well, the truth is, your skin could have been sensitized by the environment. So, I'm going to talk about a few common causes for skin sensitivity. And the number one would be photosensitivity, and that refers to UV damage. The UV is Mother Nature's great source of energy and tool for us to grow and also get our skin damaged. Um, the UV damaging results could be instant. When you go out into the sun, it could just take 5 seconds before the skin becomes red, irritated, and for you to have a burning sensation. And that is mainly from the UVB damage. Well, that is not the worst. Well, think about UVA, and that would cause much longer damages to the skin, and it could make the skin form hyperpigmentation, and it could accelerate aging, and then it could also cause damages that would change the skin environment forever. It could even mutate the genes and cause cancer cells to grow on the skin. So my suggestion would be wearing sunscreen every time you go out into the sun. And the second cause for skin sensitivity would be water sensitivity. So I call it water sensitivity because um, that could refer to humidity. So during a change of environment, if the humidity level is different, then for some of us, the skin could become dry, flaky. It could become very itchy and even red because the skin is not adapted to the new environment quickly enough. And then there's also this pH kind of sensitivity. So when we use tap water to wash the face, some people could also experience sensitivity because of the pH levels. So our natural skin has a pH level of a little bit acidic level compared to the tap water because of our water purification system. So the tap water is usually a little bit alkaline. So for some of us, when you use tap water to wash the face, it could make the skin feel a little irritated. So I refer to the pH and humidity sensitivity to water sensitivity. And then there is also seasonal sensitivity. So for some of us, you might feel your skin is very healthy, never had any issue at all, but just in February or March, just in those few months every year, you experience a little irritation or the skin becomes very itchy for no reason, and then you want to put on some products and just rub everything you have in and just to see how your skin feels. I think a lot of us have experienced those conditions before because our bodies are changing, the environment is changing, and the skin conditions are changing. So even if you never had any sensitive skin issues in the past, it doesn't mean that you won't ever experience any sensitive conditions in the future. So always change your lifestyle, change your skincare routines if necessary to help your skin feel more comfortable, to combat those environmental factors, to reduce the sensitivity issues. Because once the skin becomes sensitive, it becomes red, it becomes itchy, and then it could also induce other skin issues such as having a major breakout. It could also make the skin overall conditions a lot worse. So definitely try to calm down the skin if you have noticed any sign of redness, itchiness. Now, Kimi also asked a question about product-induced sensitivity. Well, a lot of skincare products, unfortunately, are full of harmful chemical ingredients that could cause skin sensitivity. Well, there is a major difference between skin allergy and sensitivity, so we can talk about those terms a little bit later. But skin sensitivities are very, very common, and the most common ingredient for causing skin sensitivity would be fragrance. And I've been talking about this for a long time. Try to avoid any skin product that contains fragrance, because unfortunately our skin does not like fragrance, and it's a very common ingredient for causing redness and itchiness. You may not even notice it in the beginning, but after about 6 to 8 months, your skin could become very sensitized, and it could be even sensitized towards other chemical products. So then when you use other skin products, you might be blaming other ingredients that are totally, not there to blame, but the culprit is actually the fragrance that you used about half a year ago. So watch out for fragrance in skincare products. And there is a difference between expected sensitivity and abnormal sensitivity. So when you use a skin product such as active retinol, for example, the expected sensitivity would be a little redness, a little itchiness, and even flakiness. But that is totally normal and that is expected. But then, of course, if it becomes more severe when you've noticed any swollenness, then that's probably a sign that you should stop using it and then go to see a doctor. But normal expected sensitivity is, you don't have to worry about that. And then there are other skin products that don't contain any active ingredients, but if you also experienced any induced sensitivity, then probably stop using the product, or speak with your dermatologist or skin consultant to see what the expected downtime would be. Then for most of us, if your skin experienced any sensitivity, stop using the product. Those issues will usually go away in about 2 to 3 days, and then you don't have to worry about that. So my suggestion is to always look at the ingredients and always have a consultation with the dermatologist or your skin consultant before using any new product, and always pick the right product in the right season for the skin.
Great. Then what will be the treatment to calm the skin?
Cosmetic treatments for sensitive skin types could be very simple and effective, and the most commonly used products are hyaluronic acid serums. So hyaluronic acid is a naturally existed hydrating ingredient. Don't mix it up with other acids. Hyaluronic acid is not acidic, and it's very hydrating and very effective. So pick one with the right size of the molecules so that it penetrates the stratum corneum effectively to provide the maximum hydration to the skin. And other ingredients are stable forms of retinol and stable forms of vitamin C and niacinamide. So these are very, very common cosmeceutical ingredients found in a lot of good skincare products. The reason why I had to say stable forms of retinol and vitamin C is because there are a lot of skincare companies that don't make stable forms of those ingredients. So if you picked a cheaper kind of vitamin C, for example, it's usually just the active traditional L-ascorbic acid. It's very cheap, but it's very, very active, and sometimes not even suitable for the skin. So a lot of people would experience flakiness and very dry, very itchy, and it could make the sensitivity a lot worse. So pick the right product, consult with your dermatologist or skin consultant before you purchase any of those products. And other treatments include IPL, for example. Certain frequencies could target vascular conditions to make the redness a little bit better.
And last, is there any way that we can prevent it?
My advice would be to start taking care of the skin well before the seasonal changes. So always prevent before your expected sensitivity. If you do experience sensitivity in certain seasons, then start treating the skin well beforehand and start acid treatments well before the seasonal transitions. And then at the start of the seasonal transitions, start using more hydrating products and stop using harsh chemical ingredients and start switching over to natural ingredients without any fragrance. And then you're helping your skin get used to the change of the environment, and then you're helping build a stronger skin defense system so that when these sensitivity issues happen, it's not going to be as troubling as it could be.
Fantastic. Thanks for your time today. And we have a better idea on how to keep our skin clean, strong, and healthy. If you have other skin concerns that you want to find out more, drop us a message to watch other skincare tips, subscribe our YouTube channel, and follow us on Facebook. See you next time. Bye.